This week said I'd like to talk about one point, which is about what's it in the end of the Parsha. Why is the Torah so makpid? What we're allowed to eat, what we're not allowed to eat. Am Yisrael is a holy nation. To be joined to Hashem, we have to know that our whole midas, our whole nature, to be adinut, to be calm, sweet, and not to be like an animal. It's all tului what we eat. When a person eats cow's meat, he's calm. If someone would eat donkey's meat, or horse meat, or something else, becomes completely different. His nature changes. In our parsha it says what we're allowed to eat, what we're not allowed to eat. Or Chaim HaKadosh brings down, Lav davke, if a person eats teifa meat, of course it's also neveles teifas, of course it's also. Gamkin, if someone eats toiloim, chas v'sholom, falls into the soup, an animal, a bee, a wasp, nemala, falls in the cup, he's drinks at night, he doesn't see what he's drinking. Who eats dried fruits, figs, and there's worms inside. Person eats a worm. The worm he eats goes into his stomach, goes into his blood vessels, it comes to the moach, is metamtem the moach. There's once a story a few years ago, brought down to the Sefer of Rav Steinman. There's a Yid which learnt, he was a Talmud Chochem, but he didn't want to do bris milah. Came from Russia. He didn't want to do bris milah. He said, no, you don't have to do bris milah. But he wanted to learn Gemara. Rav Steinman told the Talmud, which learned with this Yid, he told him, learn with him Perek Hazov. If a person is not mohul, he won't understand the Gemara. Came to a certain daf, went backwards and forwards and forwards and backwards, didn't go into him. And he told this young man, I'm learning this Gemara about 10 times already. Why can't I understand it? So he says, afterwards he went to Shiva, Chevron, and he asked the Bochim, and they explained him. Didn't understand it. Then he went to Rav Steinman. He said, if you're not mohul, it's gaitnish, you can't understand it. To understand the Gemara, to understand the Cheshbonos or Perek Hazov, you have to be mohul, bris milah. In order to be a Yiddish Yid, you have to know what to eat, what's mutter for us to eat, what's forbidden to us to eat. A person can buy the best cake, the best candies, the best cookies, the best meat, the best gefilte fish, the best anything. He can buy the best with the best texture. But if there's worms there, if it's summer and there's worms, there's toiloim, animals, and a person eats it, and it's metamtim, his moach, his brain, what does it help? Or Chaim HaKadosh being done on this week's Seder, not only we're forbidden to eat what's also to eat, but also when it's tolaim, it's meshakets the person. It makes the person like a goy, shakets te shaksenu, and you do b'shem Arizal, which brings down how we look in Parshas Eikev. Yochanan Kohen Gadol was a Kohen Gadol for 80 years. After 80 years, something happened. Changed around and became a Stuki. How can be a Zazach? 80 years is a Kohen Gadol of a Kodesh HaKadoshim. So Arizal brings down, it's got to do what a person eats. Sometimes a person can eat something. That's what it brings down here. כי כיוון שאפשר שהזדמנו במאכל, some nefoshes mugulgolim, or water, and he's not masaking it, he can go down with the food. In Ma'odem Urosho is Amaoretz. Not only is not masaking them, Adarabba, through his mices, his poigim and makalkel, the nefoshes, he can also go down with it. And he brings down in the story of Yochanan Kohen Gadol. Sometimes a person can eat something, can be all his life a tzaddik, and a fine mensch, and a good Jew. From 1 second to the next, something gets changed, and he changes around himself and he goes down. טוב עליהם באויר הרע וכושו וממירים דתם חס וחלילה. Why? It's all got to do with what a person eats. Have a look at our Yisrael Pastor's Akiv. Someone eats what he's allowed to eat. Then he stays a finer Yid, Kodosh, V'toy, Am Yisrael is a holy nation. In order to be joined to the Melech, joined to the king, to be bites by the king. What does HaKadosh Baruch Hu tell us? Not only eat kosher, there's not enough. You have to know what you eat. If you eat at night or it's dark and you're traveling, you can't see what you eat. You can't see what you drink. You leave the soup open at night, maybe falls in the soup. Nemalim, flies, insects. You don't know, it falls in. A day later you eat the soup. Or Chaim HaKadosh brings down, even if someone doesn't want to eat it, but you eat it. It's like a person takes his finger, puts it to the socket of the electricity. He doesn't want to get a voltage, high voltage. He doesn't want to get stung. But the bee stung him. He put his hand in the electricity and he got a big shock. He doesn't want to get the shock, but he put his finger in. A person doesn't want to be metam himself, but he ate tolaim. He went in. How we have to be machmin ourselves, what we eat and how we eat. Ata kodosh, v'simcha kodosh, וקדושים בכל יום יהללו חסלו, מי כעמך ישראל גויכל באורץ, we're a holy nation. Am Yisrael is a holy nation. We went through Pesach now. We're makbid on Pesach. Makbid, of course, not in the chometz, only matzah. We're mekadosh ourselves. The body will help us. We'll have a wonderful chodesh Iyar, a gesunde Zuma, a gesunde Keitz, a summersman, to steigois, to be holy, Ani Hashem roifecha, a good chodesh, and we'll all be helped. We'll all be gebenched, and we'll all be helped with all the brachos of Chag Pesach, all the schuyos of Chag Pesach will be with us all year round, the whole year, all our life. Mi ka'amcho Yisrael, goy echad ba'oretz. We'll have a wonderful chodesh, a wonderful summer. Be holy. Am Yisrael is a holy nation, and the HaKadosh Baruch Hu will sicher redeem us and take us out of the golus. Yisrael v'oraitza v'kudshu b'chochadu uvoletzin goyel u'lesova pesach b'Yaakov.